We gather here today in the hopes of achieving the happy ending. I have played so many games, late at night, early in the morning, trying to have fun playing this game, but there's one thing that constantly eludes me, and that is actually succeeding at finishing a run. But today that changes. You might say to yourself, Seshto, why are you so confident? And that's because today we play the Survivor of Champions. We play Commando. You might think I'm crazy, but I'm crazy in a different way. We're not even going to let them get the chance to swarm. Not even going to let them get the chance to fire any kind of projectile. We're completely switched on today. Might I even say turned on? Actually, take that back. Blitz them down. The best defense is an even faster offense. The two tips to surviving: don't get hit, don't let them hit. Stay on top of it, keep moving, keep shooting. Everything will work out in the end. That's the Commando way. And a Hoppo Feather, instantly sitting very nicely. This fishbowl carries the hearts and dreams of many a failed night run. Okay. How are we doing on time? We're doing pretty good on time, actually. A focus crystal, very nice. Very, very nice. When things get a bit sticky in close combat, always a beneficial item. $25. Yep. Delicious. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. Delicious. Amazing. That gasoline was just what we needed for some good, perfect AoE damage. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to think about maybe moving on. Oh, that's great. That's great. Alright, let's find this TP. Bungus. The one time I'm not happy to see Bungus. Nah, I'm lying. I'm always happy to see Bungus. I have a shroom problem. I know I've said it, but last item. I promise. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Last item. Oh my god. That's it. That's what I needed. And a Stone Tyson. This is amazing. Perfect. Amazing. A guillotine. I could cry. This kind of setup for first stage could make a man cry. It really could. This little fishbowl carries the hopes and dreams of us all. Look at him. Turn around. Turn around. It's okay, turn around. Look at him. Time to move on. Hopefully, it's not teapot land and it will be wetlands, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we have one void bubble. Not the worst. Is that another pair of glasses? That is another pair of glasses. We're eating. We're eating so well tonight. I wonder if I do need any void items. I don't think so. I think maybe Wungus. That's the only thing I'd probably want. Everything else I think I'm okay with. Collapse. I don't even want to touch collapse this time. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to know it exists. I've had enough of void. I've had enough of void. I've had enough of purple rain. I've had enough. Let's see what goodies you have. Goat's hoof maybe? No, a whip. Not too bad. Not too bad. I kind of like red whip. I know a lot of people don't, or at least the people I know don't, because it only takes effect when you're not fighting. But I do like the idea that it doesn't proc while you're fighting. I like it. I don't know why. It just feels a lot more intuitive to me to run and then not be hitting something. Because why would you still be trying to shoot something if you're running? You know? I'd rather be able to get away. Yeah, I think that's kind of, those are the words that I'm trying to make into a sentence. It's failing miserably, but I like speed when I'm leaving, and I like to be slow when I'm fighting. So the item makes sense to me. What doesn't make sense to me is getting scammed. Big scams. Oh, I could have left the bubble up. Let the bubble destroy the boss. Ah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, please, Mr. Shrine, do not scam me. You scammed me. More gasoline. Now, right, I'm sort of confused here. Does stacking gasoline increase the range or the damage? Because I thought it was the range. But then that would kind of be busted if you just stacked gasoline. You'd pretty much you would burn the entire map. That's crazy. I'm height deficient. I'm here. I'm gonna need some backup mags, for sure. Ooh. Ooh. Cleaning up the house. And we got the Queen gland. I mean, a boss item ain't bad. You know what I've realized? I've never seen glasses ever drop from a boss. This thing. I've never seen glasses drop. Ever. That's crazy to me. Okay, almost on with stage 2. And we're making good time. Maybe if I was a bit quicker, I could have got Prion. But then there's no guarantee I would have been at the icy area either. So it's wishful thinking at that point. Yeah, it's definitely wishful thinking at that point. Take me to a new horizon, to a new land. Yeah, so I would have ended up at Scorched Acres. Yes, H's. I would have ended up at Scorched Acres anyway. So I never would have had a chance to get pre on, even if I was 2 minutes earlier. You will be the first of my victims. Handled swiftly and effectively. Armor plate. That's what we've been missing from this. Now we are in a very good position. A goat's hoof would make my day, but I'm not going to cry about it. It'll come when it comes. For now we schmoove. So let's have a look here. We have more gasoline. I think I'm going to go with pennies. I've learned the value of pennies. Is that? Hold on. Yep. Yep. Mine. I must obtain the hoof. I must be one with the goat. That's... Do you think... Right, hold on. Let me buy this first so I can properly ask the question I'm about to ask. Do you think that foot is transplanted, or do you think it's more like a shoe? Like, if you look at that, I think it's more like a shoe, but given the nature of some of these items, it could be transplanted. That's kind of weird. Having a goat's hoof on your right foot. It's sort of like you've become faster, but at what cost? You're now an outcast to society because you look funny. You're hideous and they don't like you. Is that a bleed printer? It is. I must consume the bleed. Only if there's a scrapper though, because I'm going to be 100% transparent. I don't want to lose many of my items. I really don't. They are very good items. I'm very happy with my selection. I'm very happy with them being exactly where they are. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's see what we have here. Chrysalist, disgusting. The recycler. Well, that's a no-brainer. Always recycler. And for anyone new to the game, as always, I support veterans and newer people all at the same time. Recycler allows you to cycle the item once into something else. So it's almost like a do-over. It's imagine you take a box, and let's say you open the box. You looked inside the box, and you said to yourself, I do not want this squid polyp. I do not want it. What your I don't know why I put on the accent, but what your recycler does is it lets you re-roll it. It lets you take that squid polyp, put it back into the box, seal the box, lock the key, forget that box ever was open, and then what you can do is you can come back around and be like, oh look, it's a new box. Oh, it's not a new box. I've never seen this box before in my life. It's a box. Wow, let me open it and see what item I get. And you get a brooch. I don't want a brooch, so let's... Actually, I do want a brooch. My apologies. That was a very bad example. Right. Let's see. Yeah, we can do boss. Boss man. Imp Overlord. Alright, this one might be tricky. Oh, I forgot I have a hop hose. This makes it a bit more easier, to be fair. Oof, that was satisfying. Okay, done. So, okay, cool, perfect example. So now we have our shield, and let's just say, I don't like the shield. Q. I don't like that either. Hell. Oh no, the memories. The memories are coming back. The demons, the purple demons, they torment the inner recesses of my mind. I see them in my mind's eye. Okay, almost there to 3,500. I'd like to take this time now, in between our gathering of funds, to talk about Commando. Commando, aka Mysterio from Marvel Comics, with guns. Commando's the first survivor you get. He's the first person you ever play. He's your first attempt at trying to navigate this messed up world and this loop of just hate-filled genocide. And let's be honest, everybody's first experience with Commando was shit. It was absolute piss. Why? Because he's not that good. He has 2 pea shooters. He's very slow. His roll, I think, is his first ability. His first shift ability was his roll. It's not that great. I mean, it's good for movement, but outside of that, it's just And his mouse too. Yeah, it's questionable. But once you give Commando a chance, once you run the clock with him a bit, get the hours up, unlock his alternative mouse too, his alternative dash, he starts to become somewhat of a real gem. A gem hidden in between diamonds. It's just... he has to be... Ooh! Yes, please. You just have to build Commando right. He's one of those characters where he's slow out of the gate, but if you can get stuff to work, oh, he works. He's a good little soldier. He's bloody fantastic. Oh, I should have recycled that. My bad. So, everybody knows Commando's mouse 1. His mouse 1 is his pea shooters. You know, pew pew. It's his bread and butter. His mouse 2. Now I think his first mouse 2, it has been years since I've used that mouse 2. The last time I used that mouse 2 was when I first played Commando, when I first bought the game. But it is, I think, like swirling beams that travel really, really far and pierce through targets. Not that good in a game where everything moves before you can even blink. His other mouse 2, which I'm using right now, I think his phase beam, much better. It's like 2 shotguns. 2 plasma-filled light wave shotguns. Now that does sound a lot cooler, no? His shift goes from a roll to more of a slide, a tactical slide, which is definitely a lot nicer. Plus, while you're jumping, you can use it from your jetpack, which means you can do little corrections. When you feel like, oh, I don't want to go straight, I'll go to the left. Little tiny corrections, keep your momentum going, it's great. His alternative R though, that's where I start to stay the same. The syringe, very, very good. And we'll get to that as well. We'll get to why syringes are very good as well. For those who don't know how to build Commando, I'll give you sort of like a rough outline. His frag grenade, I'm not a fan. I am really not a fan of his frag grenade. I much prefer the crowd control that his default R has. It's really saved my life a few times because it's just inbuilt stun grenades. Yeah, Chrono Bubble. Do want Chrono Bubble. What else? Yeah, it's just his grenades I'm not a fan of. Maybe I'll try them one day when I'm feeling adventurous, but when in doubt I stick with his R, his normal R, just for stunning purposes. It can save you from a stone giant, stone titan. It can save you from these guys who are charging up their attacks all the time. It really is the crutch. The crutch of every Commando lifeline. Right, where is this TP? Because I think I'm ready to skedaddle. Gamer chest. Mom's credit card. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. But my neurons were out. Oh my lord. 3 guillotines. That's amazing. Okay, let's get started. Stone Titan. My word, even the bosses are treating me nicely this time around. Stay on the butt, stay on the butt, stay on the butt, stay on the butt. I need a leeching seed. That's what I need, a leeching seed. Oh, a leeching seed would be so dope. That'd be so gangster. What'd I get? Yes, yes, yes. Ukulele, perfect. Oh, this is great. This is really, really turning out good. Only thing I'm missing are more healing items. A leeching seed will make my day. What else? Maybe a medkit. Maybe Wungus. Wungus would really be the ideal thing. But I'm not gonna disrespect RNGesus by saying, oh, the items are trash and I'm not getting what I want, but I'm clearly being blessed by someone, so I'm gonna try and, you know, keep this run alive as much as I can. If I go silent and there's like a really long silent part, I'll probably just fill it in with music. While I absolutely try hard my way through to Mythics. Right, Sky Meadows, we're back. We're back to Sky Meadow. Everybody ready to sing? Oh god. Okay, let's get a gander at where this teleporter is before all the boys come in to ruin my day. Okay, looks like it's over there. That's not too bad. So I think in terms of desirable items, I would want an ATG and, again, Leeching Seed. Something to heal. But for damage, probably ATGs. That's all I'm missing. Actually, maybe a Death's Mark. And if you're kind of following, and if you kind of, like, understand why I'm saying those items, and you kind of understand how Commando is going to be built, we're mainly going with a status build. Because Commando has a high fire rate. So we're stacking bleed, we're stacking fire, we're stacking basically any status effects that we could try and get a hold of. It's similar to Acrid. I think that's the best way of describing it. It's similar to Acrid, except we can do a lot more sustained damage in the meantime outside of just infecting everybody. I think a well-built Commando is definitely a top-tier survivor. He's not the best, simply because he requires too much to set him up. But he is fun. He is very fun once you get that proper setup. Right, there we go. There's Newtington. Okay, let's see here. Look left, look right before you cross the road, so that no pesky meteors slam you off the map and almost kill you. We could just throw these guys off the map, that would be fantastic. But it's all good, I understand. Yeah, attack speed for Commando is a godsend. Just to lay those stacks, and that frenzy is really kicking in now. So we're living large. Those guillotines, the frenzy, all of it, the ukulele. Okay, maybe I want to leave. Maybe I want to stay away from here. Yeah, I think. No, you've got to be. Oh, my heart fell there. My heart sank. Yo, so many big lemurs. You funky lizards, what are you doing here? Isn't there a swamp you can go infest? Go back to Skyrim. It just works. It just works. Sing it with me now. This is not our first time here. Oh man, I made myself. Oh, recycle. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I'm grateful, but that's not what I needed. Ooh, tricorn. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that because I don't want to deal with the boss. So actually, I'm gonna go use that now. Okay, there's one. Ooh, fire extinguisher would have been so good. I should have checked this area before I started the thing. Okay, just keep shooting, just keep shooting. It's all good, it's all okay. Oh, Baba, you bastard. This ain't too bad. Oh. Yeah, I mistimed that jump. I'm sure that's it. Yeah, that was it. So I should get... What? But I used the tricorn. Oh, I don't. I should have got the boss item, no? They've really got me focusing right now. I can feel it. I'm so tired, but for some reason, I'm aware of everything. Standing here, I realize you were just like me. Dude, I might play Metal Gear Rising as my next game on the channel. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna play through the entire game and make it one big video. There we go. Perfecto. Boop. Oh, there it is. But we're gonna wait 12 seconds. Recycle that. Because, what's it? Empathy core? It's not that good. Like, it's nice to have those two pets, but they scale. Empathy cores scale with the amount of allies you have. So if you're captain, take them. They're perfect. But for any other... Ooh, that is magnificent. That's it. That's brilliant. Charged perforator was great. Either a charged perforator, a molten perforator, or shatter spleen would have been magnificent. Right. I'm really gonna focus now. Let's sit up. Let's open my eyes that are, you know, dying. And let's get this done. Ugh. Here we go. The loop begins. I hear it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There we go. Everything's safe now. What's in my busted key? Will-o-wisp? I'll take that. I'll take that. Perfect. That's amazing. Right, there's a malachite. There you are. Holy crap. He got torn asunder by spatial rend. I still that line lives rent-free in my head, and the reason it does is because back on the Wii, if anybody remembers this game, I had Pokemon Battle Revolution, but I never had a Pokemon game from which to take Pokemon, basically. So with that game, it's kind of just a battle royale between Pokemon, right? Fairly simple design, fairly simple execution. It was pretty decent. But the problem is, I never had a DS game, like Pokemon Diamond or Pearl, which was the newest one at the time. So I never had a roster of Pokemon to transfer over to the game, which is what you had to do. You couldn't earn Pokemon through that game, which I didn't know at the time. Luckily, a friend of mine did have Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Bleed fantastic, Watch even better. So I just took his Pokemon. What I didn't realize is that he action replayed a lot of those Pokemon. And action replay was for the DS. It was a big cartridge, big ass cartridge, that you would download from your PC. They would give you a CD that you'd put into your disk drive. And you'd download these sort of codes, these mod codes from the database, I suppose. And you'd install them onto your action replay, which acted like a mini server. And you would then put that into your DS. Oh, that's amazing. Leeching Seed, finally. Where was I? Yeah. So you take the mini database, which was your action replay, full of all your cheats and all your lovely delicious items. You'd put that into your DS. And then you'd start the game. No, you'd swap the game out so that the action replay software was loaded, but now needed to recognize data from the game you wanted to cheat. You'd then affect the game with all your codes, you know, all your cheat codes that you've downloaded. And then you just press start and have at it. There you go. And so this friend of mine did that with his Pokemon Pearl. So I had, you know, a Palkia, I had like a shiny Arceus. You know, I was living a very good life, but I was still getting my ass handed to me by some random guy with a Geodude, because that was the nature of the game. It'd be no fun if you could just have a legendary Giratina or a legendary Dialga or Palkia or Infernape and not be challenged. I guess the Pokemon were merely cosmetic and just for certain abilities. But hell, I had fun. I was having fun. When you're a kid, you know, when you're a kid, you don't exactly know how to play the game, but you're just amazed by all the stuff. And you're just like, oh my goodness, this game's so shiny, so smooth, and oh my god, it's running at 30 FPS, that's crazy. And now look at where we are. Half-baked games that come out, not even finished, that release because live service just means you can finish it whenever you want. Or you can just move on to another game. Ah, what a world, eh? I thought the... Okay, I'm gonna say Xi constructs. It's probably key constructs. I don't know how you would say it, but I'm gonna say Xi constructs. Usually I get a bit, you know, funky around them because they can be quite annoying, but these ones actually went down so quickly. What's that? Colonel Droneman. Shaped glass. Do I not? Maybe. Maybe not. So let's think of the positives and negatives. The positives of being here is you get the wicked ass guitar solo. The negatives is this bastard. And his brother, or his cousin. I don't know what you want to call them. But they're all one big family and they're menacing. Very menacing. Look at them. Just standing there menacingly. You have to go. If I could get the aspect from this thing, that would be awesome too. Oh, more syringe. Don't do drugs, kids, unless the drugs make you shoot at the speed of sound. And drugs are badass. Okay, let's see what we got here. Teapot. I'd like your finest brew of tea. Where did you come from? Were you inside him? Is that how this works? The Teapot Man shows up and then he gives birth to the Clay Man. Is it like a grandparent, grandfather situation? Actually, no. To be fair, I read into the grandparent situation. So, I know I call them Bubba and everything like that, but they're called grandparents and parents and I can't remember what the kid is called. Child. I think it's child. But I was reading into the lore. Apparently, the child is the oldest. The grandparent is the youngest. And the parent looks after the grandparent, while the grandparent births the child. Now, if I've got that right, I've got that right. If I haven't got that right, it still doesn't change how weird it sounds. It does not change how weird that entire structure of the sentence sounds. I know the child is the oldest. Oh, more leeching seed. Fan. Flipping tastic. This entire journey of ours. On our way to avenge our fallen brethren. Their lives continue to give meaning because we, the living, continue to fight on. Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. Earth! Earth! Disgusting! My elixir popped. Oh shit! From what? Was that one blind pest? Was that seriously just one blind pest? That was nuts. Oh, we're rapid. Absolutely menacing. To be fair, I could take stun grenades. Stun grenades are quite good on Commando. Especially now. Ooh, PSG. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, definitely. Once that frenzy kicks in, oh man, it's a wrap. That Berserker Pauldron is really a game changer. I didn't think it would do much, but it is doing a lot. I want to take that. I feel like that'd be good. Oof. I'm just in amazement at all the procs, at all the happenings, and I'm surprised at my PC. Shout out to my PC for not crumbling under all this pressure. A few more items, I think. Yep, that would be great. The shield would be lovely. Absolutely stellar, my dear. What's that? Wungus. Or just Bungus even. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm really hoping I do find Wungus. What's that? Teddy bear printer. Maybe not now. I think we're good to just move on. I think everything's looking tight. Let's get the buff up. Ooh. I don't see them. I don't know where they are. Oh. What? Huh? Oh my god, these blind pests, I swear to god. This was it. This was supposed to be the redemption arc. This was supposed to be the revenge story. It looks like even Commando falls. Damn. I'm genuinely shocked. I thought that would have been it. I felt invincible. I felt the dopamine rush. I felt good. Alright, do you know what? We didn't win this one. That makes victory all the more sweeter when we finally do get it. But I do hope that this maybe opens some people's eyes to the potential that is Commando. That he's not just your token asswipe. He can be, if given time, if given care, if given nurturing, he can be an absolute scion of war crimes. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening. Have a great night. Have a great morning. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.